Hi, welcome to Sweet Dreams Wellness Travel. I am Barbara Tuckett, your host, and the owner of Sweet Dreams Travel. I am a wellness travel specialist. I believe that our mind, body, and spirit all play into our well-being, and I create travel experiences which improve your wellness so that you return from your vacation with more health, more happiness, and more connection, both with those you've traveled with and also with your destination. In these episodes, I explore travel and wellness experiences, giving you ideas and recommendations, and also interviewing people who have firsthand experience of the places where you may want to go next. Welcome, let's get started. Hi, and welcome. This is episode number 24, and we are learning all about the top reasons to visit a Canyon Ranch retreat. I have today a really great guest. It is Naomi Rose. And Naomi, you're going to have to tell us your title, she's with the Canyon Ranch Resort. So tell us your title.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. I'm Naomi Rose. I'm Director of Partnerships at Canyon Ranch Wellness Resorts. And I'm just honored to be here, honored to have the opportunity to virtually present the Canyon Ranch experience to you guys today.
Yeah, I am so excited to have you and to get to talk to you a little bit about Canyon Ranch. So we are just going to turn it over to you and let you take it away, give us a bunch of information, and then we'll just see, like, if I have any follow-up questions or anything at the end, then we'll kind of talk about whatever.
Fantastic, thank you. So in this presentation, I'm going to provide an in-depth overview of our wellness resorts, talk a bit more about our pathways, which are a more curated bundle of services that we built to help our guests get the most out of the Canyon Ranch experience. It's especially great for first-time guests for our resorts because it really helps our guests navigate which services best meet their intention or wellness goals. And then at the end, we'll have some time for Q&A, and we can go into a bit more depth about anything. If anyone has any additional questions and that sort of thing, we can dive right in.
Sounds great.
I'm going to share my screen now and share this presentation with you all. Now, are you seeing my screen?
Yes. Yep, looks great.
Okay, let me just get it into full screen mode. Okay. Great. So as the founding voice in wellness, Canyon Ranch really has the wisdom and expertise of spending over 40 years helping our guests achieve optimal health and wellness. We've become the world's leader in healthy vacations with wellness resorts, retreats, and luxury day spa experiences. As we expand and grow, and as wellness takes center stage in the travel industry, we have always remained true to our vision-based history. Over the years, we've received many awards for our integrative approach to health and wellness. And it's really a true testament to our mission, which is to help our guests learn how to live younger longer and help guide them towards their well way of life. At Canyon Ranch, you can discover unique wellness experiences that will truly transform you. Whether you're seeking wellness out for the first time, or maybe you're a lifelong achiever of wellness or peak performance. Maybe you've gone through a major life transition recently, or you want to restore yourself in a nurturing environment. After this past year, I think we can all agree it's time for a little self-care, a substantial amount for some of us. Whatever personal goals you may have, we've got the tools and the staff to help you create a healthier life and create lasting change in your life. Creating bespoke wellness experiences and journeys with carefully curated programs and doing it successfully for over 40 years requires an operational nuance and know-how of an established institution such as Canyon Ranch. We've got a huge team of integrative wellness experts that all work together to create totally customized programs for each guest. And it's really this depth of our team's engagement, their reliance on scientific data, personalized service, and their heartfelt intention that differentiates us from all the other wellness resorts out there. So we've created pathways, which are a more curated bundle of services to help guide our guests to creating their perfect wellness journey. I'm going to share a little bit more here on the next page about our pathways. Excuse me. Okay, there we are. Each pathway is designed around a specific wellness intention and expertly bundled for the most value and impact. And the impact really is to help you achieve and maintain a healthy lifestyle. We use these pathways to guide you on your journey or as a starting point to customize your own plan. As you can see from the pathways highlighted here, there's something for every wellness journey, whether you want to explore a specific goal or just go with the flow, relax, and dive in and guide your own wellness journey. Each stay at Canyon Ranch is completely customizable. So we've got an entire team of integrative wellness professionals curating and personalizing your stay based on your goals and intentions. Okay, before I dive into our destinations, is this a good place to pause and ask questions about pathways, or would you like to wait for the Q&A at the end, Barbara?
No, I think that's great. So basically, just to clarify, the pathways are the intention that you have when you arrive at the resort for kind of what you want to get out of it for your stay. Is that right?
That's correct. So as you can see from some of the examples, we have our healthy weight programs, and we have our transition purposely, our reconnect with joy. So we have over 200 wellness services and treatments. So our pathways are a way that our program advising team really kind of selected the services and experiences that we already offer and bundled them to best meet the goal or intention of each of these sort of these reasons one would come, either for a lifestyle reset or relaxation, stress management, executive health, that sort of thing. So it's really like a bundled set of services.
Yeah, it's a really great way to be able to, I guess, customize the services for whatever the person is going for, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Great. Okay, I'm going to dive in next to our next slide here. So we have 4 very different locations, each offering an immersive wellness experience that's carefully curated and crafted to each location's unique landscape. Tucson and Lenox are our most comprehensive immersion resort experiences where people come for longer stays and really immerse themselves into the wellness resort experience. Canyon Ranch Woodside is our newest property in Northern California, and it's a smaller, more intimate retreat experience. It's really designed for guests to do more focused retreats. Canyon Ranch in Las Vegas is North America's largest day spa, and it's a little tranquil oasis right off the Las Vegas Strip, and is a very special day spa experience as well. Our flagship property in Tucson, Arizona is a destination wellness resort totally dedicated to life enhancement. This was the first Canyon Ranch, and it's really paved the way for what guests experience at all of our resorts. We're located on 150 acres at the base of the Santa Catalina Mountains, and it's really a lush little oasis with lots of mature desert trees. It's where I reside, so I can tell you right now from looking out my office window, we really do experience 350 days of sunshine a year, and it is quite a treat to come here. I would say most, with the exception of summer, which gets a little hotter, most of the rest of the year is really just wonderful weather. It's a beautiful place to escape to, especially if you are enjoying a winter somewhere else. It's usually sunny and warm here in Tucson. The grounds are richly landscaped with desert cactus. We have beautiful pools and water fountains throughout the property. It creates a really beautiful setting for our guests. And oftentimes when I speak to clients and guests that are at Canyon Ranch in Tucson, they say it's almost as if like they took a Valium or something. Everything kind of slows down, relaxation can begin, and there's something so magical about the desert environment. Oftentimes people have asked me, is it arid here? And while certainly the air is dry, it is actually quite a real kind of lush experience. And the valley where we're situated you'll find is quite green and with a lot of water. So it is a very beautiful sort of tranquil setting. As I said, we get about 350 days of sunshine a year. Average temperatures are about 75 degrees in fall, winter, and spring. We hit low triple digits in the summer. So as you can imagine, that's our low season. However, we do have many guests that do take advantage of our lower rates in the summertime as well. So we actually took a little time off last year while the rest of the world was taking a pause and not traveling as often. We completely renovated all of our rooms at the resorts and many of the public spaces. So you can see here from some of these images, we've got some beautiful, tranquil spa style rooms. They're state of the art. We have smart features to allow our guests to personalize details exactly to their taste, like our pillow menu, which I think is really fun. You can totally pick the kind of pillow you prefer. I highly recommend that experience. We also added 14 new rooms to the resort, including our residence, which is a 1,200 square foot suite with fire pits, full kitchen, stunning views of the Santa Catalina Mountains, and some cluster of suites surrounding it as well. So it's really perfect for groups and for like girlfriend getaways and small groups, family reunions, that sort of thing. It's beautiful.
That sounds amazing.
Our resorts are totally all-inclusive. So rates include accommodations, meals and snacks, airport transfers, approximately 35 daily activities, including fitness classes, hiking, biking, creative arts classes, cooking classes. It's really kind of like summer camp for adults. We offer so many wonderful different activities to choose from. In addition to that, we also package a $175 spa allowance daily for each guest. Airport transfers are from Tucson International. Guests can also fly into Phoenix Sky Harbor for an additional cost, and we'll provide that transportation. Moving over to the East Coast, we have our beautiful Lenox property. We're situated there in the Berkshires in Lenox, Massachusetts, and we opened this property in 1989. So about 10 years after we opened Tucson, we opened our Lenox property. And a lot of that came out of the demand from our East Coast clients that were flying across country to our Tucson property and said, hey, wouldn't it be nicer to have something a little closer to home? So we get a lot of drive-in traffic from the tri-state area for those of you that are on the East Coast. Lenox has been a popular retreat for families like the Rockefellers since the early 19th century. And it's truly one of the most charming little storybook towns I've ever visited. And I just love going to our property in Lenox. It's really special. The surrounding areas are just beautiful. The centerpiece of this beautiful property is the beautiful Bellefontaine Mansion you see pictured here on the right. The rest of the resort was really designed to be in harmony with the environment. So there's actually climate controlled walkways throughout the entire resort connecting the east and west wing to the spa building, to the library and the dining rooms. So you can be in Lenox during any time of the year. It can be snowing outside and there can be a snowshoer right out on the lawn. And you can be in your cozy spa robe, walking from your room all the way to the spa with a nice hot apple cider, and you never even have to step outside in the cold. So it is really a 4-season resort in that way. So you can visit any time of year and enjoy all of the facilities.
Is there, similar to the Tucson area, is there a particular low season there at Lenox?
Yes, so the low season is winter in Lenox. And the resort is open all year round, but summertime is when you really see it becomes a cultural hub with Shakespeare and Company and Tanglewood and all of the cultural activities in the area. So the weather is, supreme in the summertime, and there's the Appalachian Trail nearby. As you can see in this picture, there's hiking and biking, and so that's the peak season. Of course, you've got fall foliage, which is another peak season with leaf peepers coming into town and just the beauty of the fall foliage in the area. And spring is lovely as well. So yeah, it's really just a small season in the winter that we go a little quiet. The rooms were recently renovated here in Lenox as well. They have a very charming New England vibe, as you would expect. So you can see our library pictured here as well. This is near our dining room. The dining venues are wonderful. We have outdoor dining when the weather is nice also. And it's, as I said, a 4-season resort. So we offer an extensive outdoor program, and each changing season brings a different experience. So guests can try a photography hike in the peak of fall foliage, or a quiet snowshoeing or cross-country ski experience in winter. And then, as I mentioned, in summertime, Lenox really becomes a cultural hub, and you've got Tanglewood, Shakespeare and Company, farmers markets every weekend. So the actual little village of Lenox is about half a mile from the resort, and it's a little country road. So many guests, often walk to and from the center of town, and there's like little cafes and stuff down there. So there's a lot to do in the town of Lenox, in addition to, of course, to all the wonderful resort activities we offer. Moving up, right up to our California property in Woodside. This is the newest gem in the Canyon Ranch Crown. We're really excited about it. We actually opened at the end of 2019. So the timing of it was pretty crazy as the world sort of shut down in early 2020. But so we've just recently reopened this resort and are really excited about it. We've received really wonderful reviews so far from all of our guests that have had the opportunity to visit here so far. This retreat property offers a more intimate, sort of immersive wellness experience, and it's really been thoughtfully curated to inspire maximum connection into nature, as you can see from many of the photographs that show the beauty of the redwoods right outside all of the windows. We really distilled the pioneering Canyon Ranch Resort approach into a smaller programming menu here in Woodside that features a series of special guest lectures and themed wellness events throughout the year. As I said, this is a smaller, more intimate property than our other 2 resorts. So Woodside actually enjoys 16 acres in the redwood forest with 38 guest rooms, 24 of which are tree-style accommodations, which you can see pictured here on the right, and then 14 of which are retreat rooms that are connected to the main lodge. Private balconies in each room help our guests really feel totally immersed into nature and into the redwoods. And you can enjoy your morning coffee right out there on your own private balcony and feel like you're right in the trees. It's a very special experience. There are so many ways to get really immersed into nature here at our Woodside property. You can start with a morning workout on our forest fitness obstacle course. You can do yoga on the deck. There's world-class hiking trails and biking trails nearby. So many of our guests do either private guided hikes or group hikes. We also have a lot of popular workshops like our forest bathing, yoga, as I mentioned, or just simply relax and enjoy all the wonderful spa services and stress management workshops and other wonderful activities that are happening at our Woodside property. Our culinary program at all of our resorts is truly fantastic, obviously very healthy, inspired menus that we offer at all resorts. Woodside's no exception. We've got our executive chef, Isabel, here with, she's fantastic, and she has a big farm to table focus. She's really well known in the Bay Area for this kind of farm to table experience that she offers with her culinary expertise. She does a really cool class where you can learn how to preserve veggies, and it's like a pickling and canning class. We also do really neat things with the surrounding vineyards. So you can do like a fireside experience with a vintner that will teach you all about the biodynamic wines and things like that. So there's a lot that we bring in from the surrounding Bay Area to enhance the experience here in Woodside. We also do serve organic wines and beers at this property. As you can see, pictured here is our Hideaway Lounge. And that's a little bit different than our Lenox and Tucson properties, where we do not serve alcohol in our dining venues, but guests can opt to bring their own and enjoy it in the privacy of their room, or we can source out a third party for events, small events and things like that at our resorts, but we just don't serve it in our dining venues. Okay, so the proximity to San Francisco and Silicon Valley obviously make it a wonderful venue for groups. And actually all of our resorts are really, really wonderful for groups. We have fully customized experiences curated for your group. So we do private groups in Woodside Monday through Thursday, and then we open it up to all leisure travelers on the weekends, Thursdays all the way through Monday. And, you know, we have amazing group sales team members that can totally customize things for your group. You can do private activities, private dining, private hikes, and we have wonderful team building activities and things that we already do by virtue of our programming. So we've got aerial adventure courses in Tucson and Lenox. We've got our wonderful outdoor fitness obstacle course in Woodside. So these kind of activities lend themselves really well for group experiences. We also have our hands-on cooking classes at our Tucson and Lenox properties. So we do a lot of private groups with that. We have a lot of fun. So we see a lot of milestone birthdays, girlfriend getaways, family reunions, mother-daughter stays, and things like that. And of course, executive retreat groups and leadership retreats and things like that as well. And then, of course, as a preferred partner with Sweet Dreams Travel, you enjoy wonderful exclusive amenities when you book through Sweet Dreams. And we would encourage you very much to do that, as we greatly value our partnership with Barbara and her team there. And we will always make sure, I mean, you're our wonderful VIP guests, and we will welcome you to all of our resorts with wonderful amenities and a warm welcome anytime you visit.
So these are the exclusive amenities that you would receive booking through me, your Canyon Ranch stay. First of all, you get a room upgrade. And this is when you first arrive, you would just check in and get the room upgrade. This is based on availability. So of course, if they're super crowded or super full, you book at a really busy time of year, it may not be available. The second thing, and this is probably the favorite amenity, is you get a $100 resort credit, and you can use it anywhere and anytime you want to during your stay. So if you wanted to add an additional spa treatment or facial or manicure or buy products or whatever you wanted to use it for, you have that $100. The third thing is you also get the amenity of having early check-in or late checkout. And this is also subject to availability. If you are booking during a really busy season, it may not be available, but most times of year and almost any other time that you would go, other than like if it was holiday season or really high season, you would get these great amenities. And the last thing is complimentary Wi-Fi. Not all of the guests have access to complimentary Wi-Fi throughout the resort, but you would have this option. Can you clarify just a minute about the groups again, the private groups versus the open to everyone? What are the differences there?
Yes, so it's only in Woodside that it is a set number of days. So we have private groups Monday through Thursday where we do buyouts. As you can imagine, it's a small property with only 38 rooms. So we get a lot of buyouts from Silicon Valley and the surrounding area.
Right.
But Thursday through Sunday, we open it up to all guests. And that's when we see all of our individual travelers and leisure travelers.
Okay.
So it's really just Monday through Thursday in Woodside. In Tucson and Lenox, it's open all the time for everybody. Okay. There's no buyouts.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds
and we welcome guests any day of the week at those properties. Yeah.
All right. Another question. I know that some wellness properties, wellness retreats, like have scheduled arrival dates and departure dates and set programs, that kind of thing. How does Canyon Ranch work? How does that work in conjunction with partnerships and everything else?
Yeah. Yeah. So we have featured event weeks at all of our properties. So all of those are listed on our website. And I would encourage folks that have a special goal or intention surrounding, you know, whether it be like brain health is one of our featured event weeks. We do, you know, a variety of wellness topics, and we have guest speakers come in and that sort of thing. And that's really just throughout the year. Due to the size of our resorts, you know, it doesn't impact the guest stay. It's something we have ongoing at all of our resort properties, and guests are either participating in those specific wellness things or they're not. Yeah, so it's definitely something I can share that information with you too. It's always listed on our website under featured events.
Right. So you have some featured events, and then but in addition to that, people, if they don't want to participate in those events, then they can just come and stay at their leisure.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. We have no specific arrival dates or times. We're open 365 days a week, and we invite guests to come, you know, any dates of their choosing. Yeah. And our programming and staffing is such that we staff all of our experts and everyone, you know, throughout the entire week. So unlike some more structured resort programs that only run during set times, we are open 365 days a year at our resorts.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. That's great to know. Then, so with Vegas, you mentioned that it's just a day spa experience. Is that correct?
It is. It's a wonderful day spa experience, and it's one of the largest in North America. So you can imagine there's even, you know, like a rock climbing wall and huge fitness center, amazing spa treatment facilities. We've got Aquabana there, which is European water therapies. So you can actually go into these thermal rooms and water experiences. It's really, they even have an igloo, so you can go and get really cold before diving into the hot tub. And you know, inspired by that whole concept between cold and hot and what that does for your opening up your body and everything. So it's a beautiful day spa experience there in Las Vegas. A great option. We get a lot of big groups, bachelorette groups, and things like that. There's no overnight stays at our spa facility there. That would be for either guests at this, you know, the surrounding hotels and things like that. So it's really just for the day.
Yeah, which is perfect if people just want like a day experience and they're just there in the area. So
exactly. Yeah. And it's a great way. I mean, I've experienced that spa many times, and it's like, I have to say, it really is this tranquil little spot in Las Vegas. You can't imagine just the hubbub of the Las Vegas Strip right outside the Venetian and Palazzo Hotel where we're situated, and you'd forget it's even there. It's so tranquil in there.
That's beautiful. That's awesome. So, well, thank you so much, Naomi. Is there anything else that you wanted to mention or add?
No, I would just say, you know, Canyon Ranch, there's a reason I think that we've been kind of the founding voice in wellness for over 4 decades. And, you know, it's a pleasure working for a company like Canyon Ranch because we're always innovating. You know, it's like I've been with the company now on and off for over a decade, and every year there's some, you know, really cool new thing that we're doing, new program in development. And I think the company does a really good job of not only staying on top of trends and things like that, but actually being the innovator in the industry, so that when our guests come to Canyon Ranch, they're experiencing something totally new for the first time. And that really opens up your mind and body to, you know, guiding you towards a more well way of life when you're trying something new.
I love it. I love it.
Great.
So yes. And you know, we are just all about wellness travel here and just love that concept. And so
Thank you.
Such a treat to be able to talk to you and get more information about your
thank you properties. So much for your partnership. And yeah, we hope we can welcome your guests and your clients to Canyon Ranch soon. And we're your partner in wellness. So anything you need anytime, we're just thrilled to work with you.
And one last question. Are you fully open? Is everything up and running?
Yes, we are. And we have all of this great information about our COVID safety protocols and everything on our website, of course, under health protocols. All 3 resorts are open, and we're practicing all CDC guidelines. So social distancing and masking and everything is in place at our resorts. We have extensive cleaning protocols and everything that you would obviously expect from a world-class facility. So we are, and all of that information is available to all our guests prior to booking everything too.
So great. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much for having me. And I look forward to staying connected and working together.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining me today. If you've enjoyed this episode, please like, share, subscribe, or leave a review. If you'd like to contact me about a vacation, the best way is to visit my website, sweetdreamstravel.net. To connect on social media, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, or LinkedIn. See you next time.